Hey, this is Amanda Ann Platt. I'm here with the Honeycutters. We are at the Outpost in beautiful Asheville, North Carolina for Garden and Guns Back Porch sessions. And we're going to do a few songs off of our new album that's coming out. We're going to start with a song called Pocket Song. It's our first single. And this is a song for anybody who is missing somebody. Came here to be teachable, so teach me. I know it seems the lessons seldom ever reach me. For all the years I've been pushing you away, goodbye does not get any easier to say. Sold you erasers, glass beads, and bottle tops. An old shirt of yours I've been wearing now for months, threadbare and torn, stains on the front. So if my arms can no longer reach you, and my smile can't find you, we do such strange things when we're hurting. Our words like animals, caged and uncertain. But don't you know that she's losing her mother, and now she's never gonna have another. So if my sitting in the backseat, staring down the yellow moon, coming home from your house past the old Grand Union. Every time we'd leave, you'd blow kisses from the window, and I'd keep waving till we were too far up the road. Every time we'd leave, you'd blow kisses from the window. Yeah, you and me were never good at letting go. Thank you. So my name is Amanda, and I'll just quickly say we have Matt Smith here on the pedal steel and the electric and the dobro. Got Kevin Williams playing the keys, singing some harmony. Rick Cooper on the bass singing nothing. He usually sings harmony. That's why I had to say that. And Evan Martin on the drums singing harmony. And we all met here in Asheville. I've been here, I guess, almost 20 years. And I'm a New Yorker by birth, but came to Asheville to learn how to build guitars, actually, and ended up forming a band and staying here. And we've been, making music here in the mountains and touring around some of the world for about 15 years. And, I think we're good, so I think people should listen to us. I might be biased. But we do have this new album that we're excited about called The Ones That Stay. The second song is a song called Big Year, and it's a song that I started writing. Yep. It's a song that I started writing several years ago. I think it was like 2018, and I sort of was scribbling notes and just it had been an overwhelming year, and I wrote down the first line of the song, which is, "It's been a big year. I hope the next one can be smaller." And in my personal life, I would say that the years have not gotten smaller. It's just gotten crazier and crazier with like the pandemic happened, and we had some kids, and life has just been nuts. But so that's kind of the rest of the song kind of filled itself in around that. But yeah, it's been a big year. I hope the next one can be smaller. Maybe we won't falter in the promises we made and the hurts our hearts forgave. And I've been laughing back tears, but I can't hold them all forever. After all this stormy weather, I'll be drying out for years in these empty spaces where you've gone. Like a line your finger traces in the fog on the window of the car. You wrote, "I love you, but I have to go. These things ain't up to us, you know." Here I'd crawled out of my own skin. I was hoping that you'd let me in. For God's sake, let me in. It's been a big year, and it's one she won't remember. All the sweetness of surrender that on either side of life lies the darkness of the mind. With all the innocence of children, with all the careless wrath of war, us, you know. Here I'd finally knocked an old brick loose. I was hoping for a glimpse of you. But this crumbling wall is all I ever knew. This crumbling wall is all I ever knew. You wrote I love you, but I have to go. These things ain't up to us, you know. Here I'd crawled out of my own skin. I was hoping that you'd let me in. For God's sake, let me in. Being based out of Asheville, sort of for the time period that we have been here, we've really seen it grow, which has been amazing. It's a very it's always had a really vibrant music and art scene, and it's just kind of exploded, which has been a really good thing, you know, kind of keeping everybody fresh and busy, you know. It's nice to kind of, you know, I feel like when we started, it felt kind of easy to be like a bigger fish in a small pond, and now the pond is really big, and so there's just a lot more inspiration. Evan and I actually moved sort of a little ways out of town about 5 years ago, and you know, so now whenever we come into Asheville, it's the feeling of like it's the big city and it's so exciting and there's so much going on, and all these guys play with a lot of other musicians and bands around town, and you know, it's possible to like play a different gig every night of the week, and I think it's really good to kind of just keep the juices flowing, I think. And I personally, you know, I love being able to meet new people. I host a songwriter evening at our house once a month, and you know, it's fun to just have new people who are new to town come and kind of bring fresh blood. But it's been great to kind of feel like, you know, things just keep getting more alive here. So, well, I have to say, you know, the Gray Eagle is just one of my favorite spots. We love playing there. I love going to see music there. It always feels like old school Asheville to me, and you know, I love the plywood floor, and there's so much, though. I mean, you know, the Orange Peel is a great venue, and there's so many new venues, too, that are really cool. Been to a few gigs at Eulogy in South Slope, which is like a whole neighborhood that kind of grew in a way, like basically since I moved away from Asheville, and not that I've gone far, but every time I go to South Slope, I'm like, this wasn't here. I mean, it was there. The buildings were there, but there was not much in them. So the last song that we're going to play is called Forget Me Not Blue, and it's also on our upcoming album. And I don't know, I feel like the three songs that we play today, they're kind of like a, we ended up playing sort of like a trifecta of like grief and loss, but hopefully not too dirgy. There's a lot of that, I think, on this album. Yeah, but I guess I would say that this song sort of fits into that medley. I wish that you could understand. No one likes the taste of good medicine. Took my blood most infinitely forget me not blue. All right. Well, coming up next, we've got, we're very excited to be at AVL Fest again this year, which will be here in Asheville in August. And it's going to actually coincide pretty evenly with the release of our album, The Ones That Stay. It's coming out August 9th on Mule Kick Records. And then I'm going to be going over to the UK in the end of August for some shows. Me and Evan will be doing some duo stuff over there. And we're going to be pretty much, we're going to be in like the Midwest and Chicago. Anyway, I could recite our whole schedule, but we have a website, and it's called thehoneycutters.com. We have shows on that. We'll be around. Thanks so much for having us.